Greetings everyone, this is Elizabeth. Thank you for joining me today. Even if you're watching the replay, I really do appreciate it. I am just getting everything set up. Make sure my phone's plugged in. I remembered to turn on Do Not Disturb this time. Woohoo! Get some lights going. And I just gotta open up my laptop because I'm running a little late. I posted I would be on at 3 and I'm still finishing up my lunch. So pardon me while I talk with my mouth full. Just loading up YouTube on the computer. Let's see, I'm almost there. Sorry, I'm gonna have the snivels. Something has really irritated my allergies today. It's making my nose a little runny. Oh, look at all those lovely commenters. Let's see, let's get back to the top. Make sure we are on live chat, because I forget to do that. And we have Pam and Sandy and Jonah and Maureen. Hello, lovely ladies. And Pam wants to know if I charged my phone. Well, this time I plugged it in, so we will not be dying today. Pam says, as long as you don't ask us if we like seafood. Absolutely not. That joke is kind of funny though. Oops, mute that. It's like I kept hearing somebody talking. Yeah, it's me. Alright. So, since January, I have been trying to make 10 cards a month. And there's been some months I missed. So some months have 2 lives for Christmas cards, just like this month, because I forgot August cards. So we did August cards a few days ago, and now we are doing September cards. And hello, Melissa, thanks for popping in. And you know, stamps are a really great resource because we have an abundance of them, or maybe we're just getting started and we don't have a lot, but we can still do a lot. We have done a stamp image with a lot of detail where we stamp it, color it, and mass produce that particular 1 or 2 images. And then last time, we did a big design different ways. Where is that one? Because I didn't put them away. So the last time we did a nice big design, very simple. Some of it we washed with watercolor, some of them we just left plain, heat embossed, lots of different options. And today we're gonna pull out those mini little stamps that we have. You know, everybody's got them. You get a stamp set and oops, little snowflake. Maybe you get a stamp set that has teeny wiener ones, you know, those little bitty ones, and you're like, what on earth am I gonna do with those? Well, we're gonna play with those today. So I grabbed all of the stamps out that well, I left out from the last time, and we're just gonna use the little bits, and we're gonna make some backgrounds. Woohoo, backgrounds. Let me turn down my AC. I'm gonna leave the fan on. Hopefully that's not too bad. Fan on the, there we go. All right, so we're gonna make our backgrounds with some paper. It's like, I know I got paper. And this is either my Catherine Pooler paper or the Hammermill paper, which are both super smooth. Okay, you can use any kind of cardstock you want. If you're going to use a lot of watercolors, maybe liquidy items like your distressors and whatnot, you can pull out your watercolor paper. But again, you can use regular paper. Just know that it'll react to the paper different, and might take a little bit longer to dry and possibly soak through, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so what we're just gonna do is we're just gonna grab all these little ones. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna grab that. Oop, nope, not that. That's just the ribbon. We don't need that. We need the ornaments, though. We're gonna grab some ornaments. And this set is kind of cool. This set is a Sizzix set, and it comes with a little cluster of dots, so that'll be a fun filler. I'm just looking for small shapes, you know, that aren't gonna take up too much room. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the tree. We're gonna just grab those little bits there. Make sure nothing's stuck to my paper. And then I have some cute little sayings. I think I'm gonna throw those in there as well. I like that circle joy. We're gonna throw that in our background. Get some more holly. These little guys would be cute. Get that little guy. Ooh, come here. I think I'm going to do this Merry Christmas one too. You can just mix and match. Just grab stuff that's going to be interesting. And because these sayings are very common, if we chop them a little bit, like we get the Merry and Christ, you know, people are still going to know what that says. And that joy, that's just super cute. So we're just going to stick them on here. Now we are going to want our words to run the same way. So I like to cut my panel like this. So I do want them facing that direction. So I'm just going to turn that so you guys can see. And again, we're just dropping these little bitums on here. Okay. Now in this set, sorry, some of those, like this is a 2 recollection sets. I don't know what they're called. I think they came with stencils, but I'm not sure. But just little bits out of different sets. So we have Recollections, Sizzix. Here's another Recollections one. And remember, we took that one from last time, the snowflake, and we chopped it up. So that's actually going to give us 5 little snowflakes in different areas. Okay. This one's kind of cute. It's round, and it says let it snow on the outside, and then it's going to give us a reverse image of that snowflake. So we'll try that. Another style of holly. Oh, this one's cute. It's a teeny wiener little heart. Just a teeny weeny. These stars will be cute too. We'll grab out these stars. Just fill our page with the pretties. So we grabbed those 2 little guys, our little snowflakes that we did some surgery on. I really want to use this little 25. Just make sure it goes the right way. And this set is the Stamps of Life. And remember, we used the snowflake the last time. Pam, we put an offer on the house this morning. Oh, well, I hope it does get accepted. Or if they don't, just, you know, not too bad of a counter that they do. So we'll do that. Yeah, I like those ones from the Stamps of Life. And then this set here, I'm going to switch places because this set has a ton. We've got little bells, little snowflakes, and this set is from Gina K fabulous holiday label. What it does is it gives you circles, and then you can put these in those circles. But we're not going to do that. We're going to grab the ones that are already done, like the reindeer, this guy, the pair of reindeer, and then maybe these bells and stars. Oh, that's a big line. We don't need that one. So we're going to go through and collect that reindeer. Maybe get you on there. Not the bear, because the bear needs extra stamping. We're just going to do simple stamping. Ugh. And we're going to pick some of these little goodies. Even the striped lines and stuff are going to be fun, because we can use them just as little fillers. Just get those on there. That wasn't a letter, was it? J-O-Y. Nope. Okay. There's another Teener snowflakes. Reverse snowflakes. And that bell. See, we're just filling our page. And depending on how we store everything, you know, just maybe I won't maybe play with that one. It's tiny. Get that one though. Just keep your storage out for them, and when you go to put them away, like mine, I've stamped a sheet, so even if you keep the backing, you'll be able to know which one goes where, because you'll have this with your packing and storage area. So just making sure I got everything I want. Nope, I want this guy too. I think that will be fun. There we go. And those were the Gina K ones. So we've got like 4 brands of stamps here. Lisa and Cheryl. Hello, hello, ladies. And Marguerite, you popped in too. Woohoo. Melissa Crawford, we said hello. All right. Just kind of going through the comments. Super excited for Pam. Hopefully she gets the offer. Lisa says hello from Washington. And Pam says they have at least 3 offers from people that already had an inspection done. Ooh. Hopefully. Yes, Cheryl says all those would be fun with Gina K Wreath Builder. Absolutely. Tracy Fear, Not Afraid of Color, also did a kind of make your own wreath builder. So if you check out her channel. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we need to put those on either a stamping platform or something so that we can stamp them lots of times. Lots of times. And then we'll have a few like these guys. I'm just going to set them aside because they're way taller than all the rest. And I want to be able to make sure these stamp pretty good the first time around. Ooh, that one's kind of skinny. That one's kind of skinny. That one's kind of fat. Okay, that one. All right, so we're gonna divvy these up. That one's, well, that one is the same. Okay, that one's a thick one. Make those weight. Just kind of check in, make sure everybody's the same height. Otherwise, they won't stamp it all. Okay, and that's an ornament. So we want that one facing the right way. Put their little bows upwards. Kind of everything else doesn't matter. Oh, that one's awfully skinny. Okay. We'll spread out our snowflakes. Looking good. I was going to say, I know I have a third ornament. I must have taken it off the page. That's all right. Okay, so if you don't have a big stamping platform, such as the mighty big Tim Holtzy one, you can just do less stamps at once. You know, you can take your time. And such a dork. I was looking for paper, but my paper's right here. So we're just gonna make sure these all fit in the area. And I know that I'm gonna cut this paper into fourths. So maybe I'll focus on this area, like so. I'm gonna do this. So some of them are off the page. There we go. And then we can put some fillers in. Move those snowflakes. And guess what? I have it on the wrong side. The Tim Holtz I use mostly for the red rubber stamps. And that one's a little taller. Let's put you over there. So we're going to pop this off and flip it around because we want to be able, when the lid is closed, to read what kind of stamp it is. So we're doing clear stamps. So we just want to make sure we can read that. Nice and fabulous. And then this one is a watercolor safe ink, the VersaFine Clear. So if you're going to do Copics, you want to get a Copic safe ink, which if you let this one dry really, really good, you can Copic color with it if you're careful. Okay, so we've got that all nice and inky. We're going to drop that down. It's picking up other stuff. And I'm just going to add pressure to where all the little stamps are. Make sure I get the words really good. Double check. Make sure everything looks beautiful. Okay, now I need to make about 10 of these cards, okay, because, well, that's my goal, is to make 10 cards. So all I'm going to do is that sheet will make 4, this sheet will make 8, and see, all I'm doing now is I'm using the hangover ink to kind of place my paper. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. That was smart. And then we're going to ink and go again. So this will get you a lot of stamps all at once. Now, if you don't have a big stamping area, again, you can cut your paper and just do them by the panels, and then you won't need as many little stamps. You just put your panel in the middle, put all your stamps all over, maybe change out the sentiment, and then just stamp away. That didn't look very good at all. There we go. I think I'm going to re-ink that Merry Christmas because that didn't turn out very good. There we go. That looks much better. Okay, so that is 8 pages. And then we just need part of this to make 10. And again, right about there. Make sure we get it all nice and inky this time. Nice quick backgrounds. And then if you only need a couple and you do your full sheet, well, then you'll have extras for another day. That Christmas one just doesn't want to stamp out, does it? That's all right. Ta-da! Okay, look at that. The start of a beautiful page. So now we're just going to clean everything up. Do 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 do. Flying stamps. Okay, and the ones I used, I'm just going to set in a different area because I can choose from them later, but to make it more interesting, and because I have so many others, I can just go. Oh my goodness. This is probably the worst part, is getting them all out. But, you know, you stamp 10, 15 sheets of paper and then reposition everything. It's actually pretty worth it. Alright, so that's all nice and inked up. Okay. So now we can take our paper and we just start our next one. Okay. So here's that joy. And I'm going to make sure that joy fits right there. So when I cut this paper into sections, that joy will be somewhere on the page, maybe down low. And then I'm thinking maybe have this kind of in the middle. That's all right. And then we're going to put this piece here, because now we're just kind of filling in this one side. Like so. Ooh, let's put the reindeer right there. That'll fill that in. I'm just going to do the top half of these pages, and I'll fill in the bottom halves later, just so that we can actually get to making a card. Picking up all my little stamp-a-ronies. Okay, I'm going to put a couple of the snowflakes. Going to put that set of deer there. And I'm looking, so 5.5 is right about there. So we're gonna make sure our little tree can get in there. Some little stars, like so. And these little dinky ones are going to be the fun little fillers. And you can go in with a stamping block. Maybe you've got a lot of stamping blocks. Just have a bunch all set up. And now we're going to go back to the ones we've already used, just to kind of fill that in. And I'll just remember to push a little bit harder to make sure everything gets stuck on there. That might be sticking over too far. Nope, perfect. All right. Get a little ornament right there. Maybe move my deer. Put a snowflake right there. Okay. I gotta push a little bit harder because some of those are thinner than them other ones. Make sure I get everybody picked up, which I did not. Okay, you're gonna be stubborn. I'll just put you up. I'll stamp that guy last because he's being stubborn. That's all right. Then we can just ink everybody up. Fun thing with doing your own backgrounds too is not only can you do any design, you can do any color. Maybe you stamp most of them in black, but maybe the tree and the holly you stamp in green. So you can really mix and match and change things up. You can stamp on a pre-inkied backgrounds. So maybe if you mix your blues and purples for a pretty background, you can stamp right over the top of it, or do like I'm doing and stamp first. Look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. See, I left a nice spot for this one. I'm gonna grab our little block and I'm just gonna set it on there. And right in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ba-bam! All right. Stamping the edges like a crazy person. Ugh. And we're gonna push a little bit right there. There we go. 3 pages, dang near halfway done. Right in there. All right, check that out. Woohoo! Now we're gonna take just some on the block and fill in those little bitty gaps. First, we're gonna clean my mess. See, even with the inking on the plate, you don't have to worry too much because these stamps set way higher than that. Okay, so you're not gonna have too much of an issue. Just do the cleaning. And we're just gonna grab maybe this star, because I only have it once on the page, and this star, and this teeny snowflake, and we're gonna use those. I'm just gonna close that up, set it out of the way. No, get ink everywhere. Okay, so I've got ink there, ink there, ink there. I'm not too worried about it because I can just make sure I put a stamp over it. It'll be fine. It will be fine. So I'm going to use this snowflake and that star. And then we're just going to fill in some areas. That was dumb of me. I stamped it over there and then came over here and stamped it. Yep. Okay, we're gonna attempt to salvage. If not, no biggie. Just kind of pull it close, and I double stamped, but that's okay because now I can just fill that in with the marker. But I think it looks pretty good. Get more of this little snowflakey. There's our little snowflake, and where did my other little star go? There we go. And then we just do that with all of your papers. Just go through and stamp everybody up. But me in the black, I tell you, you guys. Whew. Hello, Kim. Thanks for popping in. Uh-oh. Did we have the swirly whirlies of death? I'm sorry, guys. And yeah. I didn't even realize I lost you. Okay. Okay. Still looked frozen on my end. Sorry. Some days internet is just better than other days, and it's really annoying. Okay, so we've made our background paper. Okay, we've done the exact same thing, and we've just moved everything down. You can turn your paper and stamp this way. Just remember that your greetings are gonna go in the same direction. Okay, like that, but you place them all in your little thing, and then you stamp, 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 and you make your background. We're gonna go ahead and chop this one. Okay, so we're gonna cut my boo-boos right off and just chop them right off. So we're gonna go at 5.5. Okay, 5.5. That tree. And then 4.25. Okay. And see how we have this one is already, although we did lose that tree right there, I'm going to fix that. And then we had a little something there that got chopped off. No big deal. Okay. What I'm going to do, if you have something that happens like this, remember this is 4.25 by 5.5. We still have room to trim. So what I'm going to do is put this back in here, and we're going to go from 4.25 down to 4. And we're just going to take it all off that side, and there's no more tree. And then we're going to take it off the bottom. We're going to go from 5.5 down to 5.25. Okay. And now we just have kind of like a couple of little void areas. That might bug you, might not. And we are just going to stamp a couple things in there. This one is going to have a few more hearts in it than some of the others. Okay. And then you can just fill it up. And I want that tree. I really like that tree. What did I do with that tree? There you are. So I'm going to grab that tree and see how much of it I can put right there. Yep. And so I have a little bit of boo-boo there because I forgot to push on the whole dang stamp. There we go. Haha. I got that one good. Okay, so there's my tree. And I think I'm going to put another little swirl right there, just to fill in that little area. Okay. And there's our one pan. I mean, this could be done. Okay. Little hairs. Okay, so we've got that one. Now we're going to adjust this one. And right here, remember, I had that star that didn't do too well. I'm just going to cut that because that's not too bad. I don't mind that over there. So we're going to go to 4 1/4 down to 4. Chop that off and then take it off the bottom. So we're going to take that off and we're going to add another tree right next to our first tree. Gonna overlap them a little so maybe they look like they belong together. And then we are going to, I need another piece of holly. That's what I need. Gonna grab this little bit of holly and we're gonna just put that right there and right there. And now I am happy with that one as well. I need to make sure my hands are clean before getting a card base, because you know me. Okay. Card base. This time, since we stamped it, that is not a card base. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I was gonna say, I know I've got some. How fun is that? Black and white on black and white. Haha, look at that. Easy peasy. Because like I said, once you get it all stamped up, you're going to have 4, 8, 12, 16, you know, easy make cards. Oh, I love that. Now, if you want to add a pop of color, this is where we can bring in some fun stuff. Haha, Pam, that's cool. All right. She says the internet company where they're putting in the offer for the house is a good company. Okay. So let's see. We're going to have those. So let's grab out our... Attack of the ribbon. I'm being attacked, people. Aha, here we go. So let me zoom out. Years I've purchased ribbon, and you know, you have it on the spools, you have it on those rods and they just get unwound and then you can't find anything and it's a pain in the bubkiss. Well, one day I went through and yanked all the ribbon off the spools, except these ones. These are last year's Christmas clearance. Okay. Oh, that candy cane one's cute too. But so I've got all of my bins. Reds, Valentine's-y is in this bin. Okay. And this is where we can bring in some color. Whoops. I smack you guys around. Okay. I don't want to cover that or that, so that one's a little too fat for my liking. Ooh, this one I got at Mark's. I have a spool of this, I think, in the free bin. Let's just unwind a little bit of that. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me show you guys. Let me unspool a little bit more. Zoom you guys back in. Okay, so this is the ribbon I'm thinking of. And it's just going to add that pop of color. And you can go around the card panel here. Just like so. You can have it go down this way. You can have it go down this way. But I'm thinking I like it this way. Ooh, I like that. So I'm just going to snip a little bit of this off so that I have enough to wrap around. And then we'll glue that one to there. You guys hit your thrift stores and stuff. And, oh, look at that one. This one is some really old felt style. And I just used some twine, wound it up, but not too tight so that you can slip it out a little bit. And just check that out. Ooh, look at that. Little fuzzies coming off of it. So we're just going to put a little stripety stripe towards the bottom of some red felt ribbon. And that's how we're going to add our pop of color. And that's it. So you could cut 5 of these, and you'll have your 10 cards. If you're mass producing, cut all of your ribbon at once, okay? I would cut 4 more of those, 4 more of those, and then I would know that this one gets that one gets that. Heck, you can mix and match them. And just with a little bit of, a little bit of change, you're going to have some very unique cards using the same materials. Okay, so, but I think I like that one over there. That one matches that a little bit better. Okay. I think a red background ribbon would be better. Susie says, I received a beautiful card from you this weekend. Fabulous. Fabulous. Hello from Illinois. Okay, so Pam says, I think a red background ribbon would be better. You're probably right, but I really do like that one. What if we, because this one's just a little bit fatter. And then we could still see the 25, because like I said, even if you cut a little bit off, people are going to know what that means, okay? But I don't like that. Not that one. Is this one any thicker? No. Those are the same. Ooh, I got this one. Oh, this one might be even better. Oh, look at that one. It's got little stripities on it. See, I don't even know what I have in my storage. Yeah, I like that one. But that's okay. I'm not going to throw this away because I've got those other cards and it will look fine. I might even ink blend. Well, let's ink blend one of those. But we're going to leave this one super basic. Okay? Super basic. So we're going to use that one there. We're going to grab some super sticky glue dots. I'm going to put a little dollop there. Going to put a little dollop there. Okay. And then going to get those pieces hung over a little bit. Kind of eyeball it, making sure it looks pretty good. And wrap the sticky part around. Just like so. And that one is going to be good to go. Look at that. Okay, and then this one, we're going to do a little bit of ink blending because, heck, we did all of that stamping in 48 minutes. And mind you, we have, if I stopped right now, I could make 4 more cards that quick. But I am going to add some more stamps to the bottom and make 8 cards that quick. So let's see. What color shall we play with? Let's try the reds family. The reds and the purples. Let's do a red-purple combo. Because we can. Gonna grab a purple. Gonna grab some Game Over. Okay. And we're gonna do this kind of light. I'm just gonna get on, well, obviously the edges is not gonna be light, but that's okay. We're gonna add some ink to that. Okay, and now, there we go. We get it some light coloring. Oh, look at that. Game over. Thank you for your participation. Okay, and now purple. Let's do some Crown Me. And the foam that I'm using is from a alcohol ink set. You can't really find it anymore, but you're going to use whatever you have, whatever you like to use. And I like these foam, which, you know, it reminds me of Fun Foam, honestly. And it lets it mingle on the paper differently than even a domed foam. Do you have a candy cane stripe stencil? I might. I have a striped, I'm pretty sure I have a stripedy. But yeah, you can do so many different things. And ooh, we have cleanup on glass mat. Look it, I even have a little piece of paper ready. We're gonna tip and twist, dip and twist. Ooh. Get that picked up there. There we go. Nice, pretty color combo. Put my ink pads away. Clean up on aisle 4. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, so we have this lovely, nope, still not very good. There we go. And then we're just gonna put that right on there. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. And we'll grab our little glue thingums again. Ugh. Holy cannoli, stick to where you need to stick. No, there, okay. Ah. Hey, yay, 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 yay. Right on the bottom of the joy. Right where my crease was. I'm gonna stick you down. Get the little fuzzies. Lint roller, lint roller. Okay, so there's that. On that. And that is going to be beautiful. And then we have this one. And then Pam says, do you have a stripeties? And I should. And Daisyville, hello. Okay, so stripins, we look at them stripins. This particular one is Geometric by Recollections. It was a 4-part set. I think it had like 3 stencils, or maybe 4 stencils and some stamps. I don't know. But, you know, if you have a Cricut or a Silhouette Design Space, just draw some different size lines and make sure it's bound together with your square or circle, and chop chop. Make your own stencil. Ooh. Okay, so where to go? Well, I couldn't have gone far. I just showed you guys. Oh, holy hum-hums. Stamps, stamps, stamps. Stamps, stamps. More stamps. Oh, in the ribbon box. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to chop off the bottom half of this one. We're going to go 5.5. Just like so. Okay. We're going to do that. I know I'm having a hard time remembering where I put stuff. Trying to put items in new homes and then not remembering where I put those new homes. Okay, so you've made your background. Okay, and then we're going to grab our stripity stripes. Ooh, look at that. Now, granted, our page hangs over, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this more in the middle, okay? And, because we'll have a little bit we can chop off these sides, like so. And you can, oh my goodness, you can pixie spray. You can do whatever you want. I just got lots of extra magnets. So I'm going to stick that sucker down with Maggie's magnets. There we go. This time I will grab the foam dome blender. Get these little cuties at scrapbook.com, at Ranger. Aw. Daisy had to return her tonic trimmer today. She's in a craft timeout. Well, you could do your full page backgrounds and then just chop them up when your trimmers get there. Aw, I hate it when stuff arrives damaged. That is so annoying. So we're going to pull out the game over because, you know, that to me is very Christmas. And I'm just going to kind of follow my stripities, because I don't want to move the stencil too much because, well, it's not pixie sprayed down. Oh, you know what? That's all right. Just look at that. Now, if I had thought about it a little bit better, okay, because sometimes I just don't think about it during the time. If we just started up the page like this, okay, let me see if I can do that. Just gonna adjust it just enough to get my lines back. Okay, because if we start it off the page, we can always adjust it to fill in the other side, and then we won't waste as much. So let me fix this side. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then we're just gonna blend that in. Sorry if you guys can hear the neighbor's dog. Puppy doesn't like to be left outside by itself, which I don't blame. Okay, quit moving. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, look at that. And now, because I brought it in, I'm only going to lose this teeny little bit that I messed up. But once I move it on down the line, it's not going to be a mess. And I just thought of something. Let's put this back. Can we put this back? What's going on? Okay, I'm trying to remember. There it is, because I wasn't. Okay. I'm going to finish this one here, because I'm only going to do this much of the paper. So I'm going to set that down. I'm going to set that down. Then I'm going to get a scrap piece of paper. Scrappity scraps. Because heaven knows I have a lot of that. And I'm going to just cover this side because I need to finish this one that I got a little inky. Okay, and you can do multiple colors, you can do whatever you want. Okay, now check that out. Okay. Isn't that cool? And you can change the position of your stripes. So now I'm thinking these little stripings are going to go this way. Just like so. And I'm going to stop. Actually, where do I want to stop? I want to stop. I think I'm going to stop right there. maybe cover that line. So those will overlap just a little bit. I think that'll just be an interesting design. Oops. More magnets, more magnets. Oops, I moved it a little bit. That's okay. We get the gist of it. Oh, it's not too bad. There we go. So you can ink them up all sorts of pretty fun ways. And then we're going to see if we can, no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to grab a skinny mini pen, not that one. There we go. And we're just going to go there we go. There. Like it never even was a boo-boo. How fun is that? Then we can chop that in half. So we could... Oh no, not that kind of half. There we go. 4 1/4. 4 1/4. Oh, I love that little extra bit. So let me... I don't like that tree though. So we're going to cut this down to the 4. We're going to cut that little tree off. I still get a little bit of that. So I'm happy with that. And then we're going to cut it off the bottom. 5 1/4. That is, I like it. And then this one, we messed up on that side, and that's okay. 4 inches, like so. Haha! And we're gonna take it off the top this time. I like my bottom, not my personal bottom, but I like the bottom of this. Just like so. And then we can add more stamps if we want to. We can be done. And then we have 2 more cards all done. Oops. Somebody's not paying attention and just making a mess. Alright. And then I will clean that because it just needs a little bit of water. Put that back in my scrap bin. And grab our wonderful cleanup paper. And even though we can't really see it, we know that there is at least some ink on there. Beautiful. Man, these magnets are pretty sticky for this. There we go. There we go. All right. So now we have those, and then we have the hint of red. Look at that. Ooh. I'm loving that. Great idea. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Amazon Tammy. How are ya? Look it. And so, yeah, you could totally make a plaid. You would just stencil it the one way and then turn your stencil to crisscross it. And then you could go over it with green or pretty much anything you want. Shimmer paste, you know, all of your luscious lunar pastes and whatnot, you can stencil right through there. Just know that it would probably cover up your design instead of just sitting on top of it. Look at that. Oh, I'm really happy with that. I really like those. Those are super cute. Yeah, that PJB stamper sure does have some fabulous ideas. Maureen says she also has a big head. You guys are too funny. So, oh, you guys can't even see. I had you all zoomed in so tight. So, in an hour and 10 minutes, and mind you, I was a little bit late getting everything set up, but we stamped and made 4 cards. I mean, how cool is that? And these two are the same-ish. These two are the same-ish, and I say ish because remember, this one I felt it needed some more, so I went and stamped some more things on here. Whereas this one, I didn't go back in and restamp. I just left it as it was. And then we added this lovely color here. Hello, Denise. So, yeah, you can definitely make a lot of cards fairly quickly. I mean, it is a little time consuming to readjust all of your little bitty stamps, but I got it done. You can too. Remember what Debbie J says? If I can make it, you can too. All right. Any questions? How's everybody feeling? You guys want to see anything else? Because I do have 2 more I can make real quick. I can't believe that was only an hour, you guys. How quick was that? Is anybody inspired? Do they have some little bitty stamps they're thinking about playing with? And remember, even though I'm doing Christmas, you can do this with Halloween, Easter, Thanksgiving, fall. You just take all those leaves and stamp them all over, put a little pattern in there. Fall leaves with maybe an orange and green or orange and yellow plaiding, you know, make your own plaid. Paper crafting with Rebecca. Hello, hello. All right, and I so we're going to pop these little guys over into my finish me up bin, which is growing. I haven't finished anything up yet. Tomorrow at midnight tonight, right? Because today is, yeah, midnight tonight, Fairy Stamper. They're going to have a video from me, and then I'll post it on my channel on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, depending on when I remember to post it. And I am also going to do a review of this coming up. I got a new webcam to see if I can get a better results with a webcam versus my phone, because I really want to do Zooms and stuff with you guys. So I got that. Crossing our fingers that works out. I am going to try and do more pre-recorded stuff for you guys, but I do get busy, and it is way easier just to go live. Which we will be live again tomorrow night at 9 p.m. because Debbie J is going live at 5:30. Let me grab my little book because I don't want to say something wrong because I do that. Okay, so today is the 3 o'clock. Tomorrow at 5:30 with Debbie J, 9 p.m. with me. And then Wednesday, my regular 7 p.m. live. And then Linda Tomaine, she does lives at 9. And then I'm going to try and sneak in a Friday Facebook Live. So you'll have to be in the Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends Facebook group in order to join that live. And for now, I'm thinking once a month, I'm going to try and pop in for a special live just for the Facebook followers. So we'll see how the 2 o'clock is. And it is going to stay Friday, but I can change the time if not too many people can make the 2 o'clock. But I want to do Zooms towards the end of the month, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to try, you guys, to get crafting with you on a more personal level. See if we can do it. Can't wait. Debbie J, Kim, and Elizabeth all in one night. Yeah. Okay, wait. Who's Kim? What time does Kim go on? Who's that? Kim Creative, does she go live? Oh, no. Duh. Oh, she's going live with Debbie J. I am so sorry. I don't know why that just was like... She is on with Debbie J this week. So definitely, you guys, head on over there tomorrow. And I will post a link in the Facebook group as a reminder later. And then also, if you're watching the replay and the comments have restarted, let me Control C. Control V. There. That is Debbie J's channel. And then Not Afraid of Color, where are you at? This is Not Afraid of Color. Tracy, one of her newer videos, she shows how to make your own wreath builder kind of thing. Okay, and here is Control C, Control V. This is Linda's channel, and she does try to be live Wednesdays at 9. However, her mom's not doing too terribly well, so send out well wishes, prayers, whatever it is you guys do, send out good vibes that way to Linda, and hopefully, you know, we can chat with her on Wednesday at 9 p.m. And hello, Janine. I am about ready to close up shop on the Christmas cards and turn on my AC because I'm melting. And then I got to do some editing on a video and we will be good. But if you're interested, these are the cards we made today using stamps to make background paper. How fun is that? Woohoo! So this will be ready for anybody to rewatch. I do try to put everything into playlists. These will be in the playlist that says everything card making, and they will be in their own playlist that says Christmas cards. So you can look just for Christmas cards that way if you like. Ooh, hot dog. It's like the temperature just rose here. Oh my goodness. I'm sweaty. All right. Yeah, sometimes, you know, some projects come together really, really quickly, and others, you know, they take some hours. But yeah, I get to go put all these little stamps away after I finish my 10 cards, and I will try and post those to Facebook and Instagram for you guys. Oh, and Twitter. I always forget I have a Twitter account now. All right. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Oh, look, my internet cleared up. Pam says, I hope you'll all try the lunar paste with a domed foam blender so it's thin enough to see the stamping through, and it dries extra fast when it's super thin. And if you're using domed blenders, okay, be aware, if you don't rinse them out, wash them out, they do get crusty. Now, I didn't throw this out because when you have this hard, crusty one, if you dip into your ink, it makes splatters really kind of cool. So don't throw these out just because they get crusty. You can do some fun effects with them. So that's my crusty one for them, and then I need to get them a new one. Yeah, Twitter's one of those weird ones. I don't fully understand it. I try to follow people that, you know, inspire me. Photos of pretty places to be, people's that are creators, you know. But yeah, it's hard to figure out that platform. Alrighty, I keep yammering. I really need to go. I'm going to turn on my AC. I'm melting. I'm going to quit beeping at me. If you guys don't mind my AC, I'm going to turn that on, and I will be happy to stay longer. I'm really hot. But yeah, I'll demo the crusty one. Okay. And I'm going to demo it on black. Okay, so you have your substrate, whatever you're using, okay, and you have your luscious lunar pastes, okay. Do some Christmas colors since that's what we're doing, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the border. That way there I can put a design in the middle. We'll start with the gold. And then I just grab a palette knife. Grab this little guy. Grab this little guy. Okay. And you can do this any way you want. You can scoop a little, put it on your mat. You can cram that down into the bottle. It will fit, but I don't like the mess. Okay. You can, like I said, smoosh it on there, but I just take a little bit right on to the crusty dome-D blender. You ready? Pounce. And then we just pounce. And because it's crusty, you're not getting an even spread, so it's just kind of crusty. And if you get it thick, you can just pounce it more. And it does put it on thin, so it will dry fairly quickly. Of course, you can put it on thick. I mean, you can put it on thick. Just know that it'll take time to dry. And then I can wipe whatever I did not use right back into there. Very little to no waste. We put cellophane. I need to get new piece of cellophane on there, or the press and seal is a thicker element that won't use up too much. Okay. Maureen says, can barely hear it. Well, that's good. Referring to the AC. Don't even really notice AC. Okay. Good, good. Alright. Yeah, just kind of like a little splatties. Okay. And now we're gonna... and I said I was gonna do the edge. I get... yeah. Look at that. Look at it. Oh, man. This is like sinful red. And again, do 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 do. Oh, I love it. So pretty. Very fall-like right there. Black, gold, and red. Ooh, I should have done it with orange. Ooh, let's put some orange in there. Or no, traffic cone. Put that back on there. And I didn't quite get all of that off, so I'm just going to wipe it right on there. And smoosh that around. I need to make fall cards anyways. I signed up on Debbie J's Crafting Corner Facebook group. If anybody wants to swap with me, I am sending out fall themed thank you cards in the swappy group. Swappa. I'm going to take that right off of there. Ooh, look at it. Just so yummy. Wipe that off because I don't want to contaminate. Just like so. Look at. Just stir it up. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Look at. It's so pretty. Just gonna wipe that right on there. Now, because I got it extra goobery, I'm just gonna tap it in a couple of places and then go through and re-pick it up. Oh, that's really fall-like. I like that. I can chop leaves out of that. I can put leaves on top of it. And that won't take very long to dry at all. Oh, look at that, you guys. So yeah, your crusty foam blenders, you know, don't panic. Just use them until you can't anymore. I mean, they're going to give you fun textures and stuff. And see, it's a little bit thick right in there, just to add a little bit more texture. And it's just picking up some light. Gosh. Woohoo. Yeah. Okay. Oops. So yeah, your texture paste. And this works with any kind of texture paste. I mean, they're pretty much all the same. It's just their colors, consistency, and what little bits they put in there. And the lunar pastes, you know, they're based off of Simon Hurley's inks. So like Bee Sting is got a matching Bee Sting pad. Okay, so you can use them together and really make some cool cards. Traffic cone. Okay, I mean, they're just super yummy together. And I'm sorry, I'm a little bit biased. I like Simon Hurley stuff. Not so much some of his I don't know how you would like the people designs and the critters, you know, super cute. I don't see how I would use him, but he's got so many beautiful backgrounds. The peel aparts, you guys, those peel aparts, those are fabulous. And this is water based, so it cleans up really easy. Even that was like crusty on there, just wipes right up. It's a little bit harder to clean up with your mush technique, so that we do wipe up. And then if you have a little bit, you can grab your just clean it off on your, ooh, look at that. Ha! Yeah, it's very little waste, guys. Very little waste. And wipe. Beautiful. Oh, that's glitter. I know where that came from, Mr. Holtz. All right, all clean, all ready to go. When this dries up, ugh, look at that. And again, that was just 3 of those and very little. So very little. Did the foam? No. It makes like a crusty layer. If you don't clean it right away, it like, it's hard. I don't know why, but it's really weird. Yeah, paper crafting with Rebecca. She says that will make a lovely fall background. Absolutely. And I'm thinking the leaves, the cut out leaves that don't actually take the chunk out, it just cuts out the bits. We used those ones the other day. Like these here, okay? These were from Tim Holtz. These are the cutouts. I mean, how fun would it be just to cut out 1 or 2 leaves right in the corner and then just have this whole shimmery thing, and then that's it. And I'm thinking that's what we need to do, is just cut that out and then have like a different color back there. I really like that. Now, to clean these, if you, let's get a new one here. And let's get a new one of these, because it's so lovely. So I'm just going to take this right off of here. So this is a brand new sponge. See, it just, the effect is just different. I'll take it right off the lid. So that's what it looks like with a brand new one. Okay. It's like playing Psycho Bingo. Dob, 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 away. Okay. And it just adds a beautiful sheen. You can see I stuck my finger in it right there. And I didn't use very much. That's what's really cool about this, is you can pack it on or you can just skimp. Okay, you're going to get a lot of different effects. But look at that. Whoa. Okay, now what I should have done And I don't know if it will work, but I'm assuming this is what we need to do when we're all done. Okay, just get a rag or paper towel and just kind of soak your little spongy and clean him off. Okay, well, that cleaned up pretty darn good. And then we'll just leave him to dry. Get most of that paste out of there. And then this should be good to go for a few more daubers. Okay, I'll let you know how that turns out. Does the shimmer rub off after it's dry? I do not think so. Trying to think, do I have a card still that has it on it? Yes, I do. Hold on one second. Christmas cards, Christmas cards, Christmas cards. What? Oops. Rubs off if you stick something in it, though. Okay. So I did some Christmas cards with lunar paste. Just got to find them. Here we go. Here's one. Okay, there's the slippery when wet lunar paste, really thick in there. Okay, and look, nothing. It's crusty, it's hard, it is locked in there, and it's beautiful. Woohoo! Just wouldn't recommend sending anything shiny, shimmery to your loved ones that are in the military if they're in war zone areas, because I read that if glitter or anything gets on them, that could give them away. So just be thankful of that maybe it might flake off, and maybe not send it to those type of people, if that makes sense. But yeah, and this is just through a stencil, an Amazon stencil, because I didn't have any Christmas stencils. That was kind of funny. Okay, and that one was super thick, and then here's the same one, but super thin. And see here, the thinner it is, you can see the stuff underneath, because this textured paper is throughout, whereas this one is so thick, you can't see the stuff underneath. So you can do it thin, you can do it thick. If you do it thick, you're going to use it up faster. But it's really pretty. Look at it. Ooh, it's so pretty. But yeah, like, I wouldn't send these overseas. Not just because of this, but because this paper has a glitter in it too. Just be careful. Christmas cards. We've made so many Christmas cards, you guys. We're gonna do a set of Christmas cards, like digital prints that we foil. I think we're gonna do that next month. I've got some snowflakes that I've made over the years, and then I might design a new design for that. But this one's already dry because it was so thin. I mean, look at that. This one's interesting. It's almost not reflective, and then it is. It's really cute. This one, some of the spots are still tacky, the thicker areas. But pretty, pretty. All right. Ooh, look at all the comments I missed because I was too busy playing. Shimmer does not rub off. No, it doesn't. Okay. Scooch up here. Janine says, Simons are my favorite inks. I have to agree with you. Granted, besides my little distress inkers, I started collecting these when I got back into crafting, and I threw out everything that was, everything else that I had, because it was like over 10 years old. And I started collecting those, and then I found him by accident. I don't even know what I was doing, but I found Simon Hurley, and I'm like, oh, you guys. How does this happen to you guys? Like, you're working and you're working and you're like, wait a minute. Just get ink everywhere. But I was watching him and I was loving the colors, and so I bought the first release and have bought everything since. Told the hubby that I'm gonna need a new ink pad holder, because if he makes even one more, I'm not gonna have a home for it. And yes, that was black glitter, Pam. All right. Daisy says, oh lordy, I see lunar paste in my future. Oh, Pam, she bought the big tub of shimmery goodness. I am still on the fence. I kind of want that because you can basically make it any color you want. So yeah, I mean, it's just, and I even have a what they call stencil butter. I purchased this before Simon came out with his, and I'm not sad about it because, you know, I love green, but they're very similar. They both go on like butter. They're both beautiful colors. I just love that one. And yeah, I'm not sad I bought it. But I'm not full set syndrome over this brand. This, I will make sure I get all of his colors that he releases out of those. And then I can fill in the colors that he doesn't ever release with other brands. Or if I need in a, you know, in a hurry. Yep, I use my paste to paint a clay pot base. I wonder if that was the comment. Yep, she hasn't sealed it yet. Fun fact. Trying to remember what I did with it. Ouch. I don't know where I put it, but you can lunar paste fabric, which I'm assuming you could probably use the other brands on it too. I used the lunar paste on canvas. This one here, this is the chartreuse one. That one there. Ugh, you guys. So you can use stencils on canvas and stuff. Ooh, so pretty. But I even used the lunar paste on a piece of glass. The only thing is it will peel off the glass, but it peels off like perfectly. It's kind of weird. I don't know what I did with it though. So definitely play around with your supplies. They don't always have to be for what they say they're for. Yep, Sizzix has pastes out. I mean, there's so many companies that do paste now. Yeah, Pam says it's shimmery goodness, and it's kind of pearl colored looking in the tub. Yep. And there's Daisy. She says, I've resisted getting colored paste because she's determined to make her own. She has a nice set of mica powders. And you can even do that with these. So if I pull this out and maybe want a deeper mica flake in there. I can throw some more mica in there. Nobody said I couldn't add to it. Right? Okay. I spent the majority of my life ink stained, right? That is from Rebecca. Pam says, in case someone doesn't know, toothpaste can help get ink off of skin. That's cool. The paste kind, though, not the gel. Yeah, that would make sense, acting like a pumice. Cool, cool, cool. Lots of lovely tips. And if I ever miss a comment, you guys, because you guys do sometimes go by pretty fast, don't hesitate to re-ask it, type it in bold, or PM me. You know, I do try and get back within 24 hours of a email. Those are a little bit harder, but email or private message through Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends Facebook page, or the Chat with Sassy Facebook group, Instagram, Messenger, Elizabeth Costa-Rogers. You know, you guys can get a hold of me and say, girl, we need this. I want to see that. You know, and we'll try and do what we can. Now, remember, I cleaned my palette knife. Look how shiny that is. Can you see? Oh. I just love cleanup, you guys. Cleanup is so fun. Alright. Any other questions? Shall we just marvel at this one more time? Ooh. That texture is really cool. It's almost suede-like. There's our pretty paper. And then the 4 cards we made. Well, I'm going to finish. I got to get them on some card bases. Boop, boop, boop. Check them out. And it can be as simple as stamping and ribbon, stamping, ink blending, stamping and stenciling. So pretty. And I thank you guys for all your lovely tips. Don't ever hesitate to throw out an idea. Okay. All right. Just make sure I haven't missed anyone. Okay. And now I must clean. Absolutely. For future reference, your AC is not loud enough to be a problem. Well, I do appreciate that, you guys. I know in some of my pre-recorded, I've had a couple of comments of people complaining. But if you guys, that just makes my heart happy and my skin happy, because I won't be melting. No more melting. Okay. Well, I'm going to go edit my Fairy Hugs video for Fairy Stamper Store. And get that posted for midnight tonight on their channel. And then Thursday or Friday, I'll post it to my channel. And then I've got some other videos coming up. Yeah. Cross our fingers. Yes. Then the stripes, I want to say, did I use the stripes on the lunar paste? Got so many. But yes, the stripes would look smoking hot in the red lunar paste. Maybe I didn't. These are all just those. I'll have to do that design because I think that would just be gorgeous. Yeah, no, I did not. But for that application, I would definitely pixie spray. Somebody somewhere said that they couldn't get pixie spray in their area. There are other aerosols that are a low-tech adhesive. They're in bigger cans. I'll have to search for some of the names. My mom used to use it for stencils and stuff on her paintings. But they do make more industrial sized containers of like a low-tack sprays. Because if you think about it, stencilers, actual stencilers need that when they're doing their stencils professionally. So I will be on lookout for that and post it in the description. Yep, Daisy says there's a product by Aleene's called Tack It. I know that there's a big can you can probably buy at the hardware store. I'll have to investigate that. But I spent a little bit too much money on this stinking webcam. So you guys might be up for some testing in the next day or two. Let's see if we can't get some Zoom classing going. Alright. I saw Kelly Late Evola tap on her stencil with a makeup wedge sponge. Yeah. We can only get art glitter glue in the summer. Absolutely, because depending on how they make their stuff, if it's got too much water, it can freeze, and that's not good. Breaks it up. All right. Yeah, those makeup sponges, I think everybody has them. Dollar Tree, anywhere. You can use it in place of a foamed thing. Just tap in your stencil. And like I did with the stripes, I just went in the one direction so it wouldn't shift it too much. You guys are so fabulous. Testing is fine. We will be your test subjects. You guys rock. And I appreciate you guys so much. You guys don't know. You guys have saved me. Let me tell you. And yeah. So we will see you Tuesday. That's tomorrow, you guys. I'll chat with you while we're watching Debbie J and Kim craft, and then I will see you on Wednesday. Sounds fun, doesn't it? Alrighty, my friends, I hope you have a beautiful day and do something crafty. And I'm not picky. If you have jewelry making, painting, embroidery, feel free to share it on our Facebook page, because that might inspire somebody to be artsy. So I thank you all so much, and we will see you a few more times this week. Bye bye.